Welcome to another episode of the Football Pundits FPL podcast. I am yours truly, Joey. With me is the Football Pundit herself. So we're here now to talk about my FPL draft, my very first FPL draft, because I sense it can tweak a bit before the end of the season.
More like, okay, a lot. Joe is always having a fresh draft every day I see him, so.
Right. Right. So I'll start off with my goalkeepers. I have Raya 4.5 and Gazaniga for 4 million. 8.5 on the goalkeepers. Nice and cheap. Raya will give me good quality. I would prefer to have a 4.5 Sanchez alongside Raya, but Raya, don't need to talk too much about him. Good defense, Brentford. He's a good keeper and cheap. So pretty decent option.
Also, I think they have good fixtures.
Yes. They have, after the first game is Leicester, second Man U, then afterward all green.
Wow.
So pretty decent fixtures. Even the Leicester and Man U games are not too bad. Then I have Matty Cash for 5 million. Nice, relatively solid defense in Aston Villa. Lots of attacking options. Gerrard likes his fullbacks to attack a lot, and he does have some goal threat as well as assist potential, so he's definitely a good shout. Trippier is almost an essential pick. Very good player. Newcastle have shored things up defensively since Eddie Howe took over. Lots of attacking potential. I mean, he scored those beautiful free kicks before he got injured last season.
Kind of introduced himself.
Exactly.
So introduced.
Yeah, brilliant player for 5 million. It's almost a steal actually. Alexander Arnold among FPL defenders. FPL gold status. Must have. I'm not going to talk about it. It won't be doing justice to him to talk further about justifying him.
Yeah, we mentioned him in our must-haves for the season.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if you haven't checked out that video, please do. You are missing a lot if you don't.
Nico Williams, 4.0 million FPL bid. Now, he's only replaced in Liverpool because Arnold is that good. Now he's going to Nottingham Forest to play wing back, though they may not be as good in the Premier League, but it's still a very good option, and at 4.0, perfect bench option. And then finally, Ryan Aït-Nouri, very attacking wing back as well with the Wolves back three formation. Marcel, that used to compete for position for space for him, is gone, so it should be relatively a bit more easy for him. And then he's very good at attacking. Some people even say he's good enough to just play as their winger. But then Wolves also have a good defense, so it's a good balance, and he's cheap as well, 4.5. So it won't be too hard to put him on the bench for some games. So into the midfield, another that doesn't need talk. Mo Salah.
Of course.
Have Mo Salah and have peace.
Have Mo Salah. Yes, I agree with Joey on this one, please. It's very important.
Have Mo Salah. One that is close to being essential, but for me this season in particular, I would say is not so essential. Son at 10 million essential. Son at 12 million, not so much. He's a really good pick, definitely. But then again, Kane for 0.5 cheaper, 11.5, you could wage that will represent greater value for money in the Spurs attack. Now, Rashford is my next pick. Marcus Rashford, he was the player with the highest drop-off in points in the Premier League this season. Now that tells you a lot, because there was a reason he was in 9.5 last season, because he is good, he's Premier League tested. But they had a lot of ups and downs last season. Man U did what and so that has reflected in his value. But Rashford could be a gem at 6.5. He could be the Sakas, the Kulusevskis, the Bowens of last season.
So
from pre-season, it seems like he definitely has that potential to
Oh yeah, I think he has scored, but
yes, he has.
okay.
So mine generally looks a bit different. So while I'm skeptical about Man U players, for at 6.5, for me it's too tempting to resist. It could be that extra, that gem that is missing.
Okay.
Another one like that is Neto at 5.5.
Okay.
Premier League proven class player, real good quality.
Yeah.
I think if not
When
for
fit, but
yes, when fit,
Yeah.
if not for his injury doubts, the injury challenges, he wouldn't still be in Wolves, to be frank.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's definitely a good player. There's the extra advantage of clean sheet points because Wolves is very nice and
Defensive,
compact
yeah.
and defensive, but he has a lot to do with their creative spark up front. So, well, some would say, would you really want to be doubling up on Wolves players? It's more about the individuals. My son, my Minshi, I'm sure you're thinking it.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're thinking it. So, the individual quality and then the price, because I can't overemphasize this. FPL is about value for money.
Okay.
So how much value would you get for this player at this price as compared? So those are things we have to weigh in. And then finally, it's always important to get that cheap midfield option
Okay.
that you're comfortable with playing on your bench, but has the potential to wow you. There were those
In case one of your starting players now.
Well, exactly. So I'm talking of from previous seasons, Smith Rowe, last season, Ramsey, players like that. That if they're on your bench, you're not too bothered, but they can still. They are the ones that you should be sad that they're on your bench. That kind of player.
Okay, yeah.
And so this season, I think that guy is. Well, Neto is one. Another is Pereira. That's the last player in the midfield.
Okay.
What was his first name?
Andres, yeah.
Andres Pereira from Man U to Fulham. He's playing right behind Mitrovic. He's a decent striker.
Okay.
In the number 10 role, in fact, during the preseason, he had an assist from Mitrovic
Nice.
from the corner. So
So
there's a
you've
possibility.
experienced their link-up play firsthand.
Well, yes, I've seen it in the
Yes.
preseason.
Yeah.
So that is definitely one to keep an eye out for. And if he doesn't play 4.5 million on your bench, it's not a bad point. Now to my attack. I'd like to have balance in attack too. A 4.5 player that is not going to play. If you get occasionally you get that 5 million player that is really good. Last season there.
Okay.
You would love to have those, and I'm looking out for those. I remember, was it 2 seasons back now, when me and you were waiting for Brewster to leave
Okay,
Liverpool,
yes.
because
but he didn't quite work out.
he didn't work out. But then the
I think he
idea,
joined Sheffield United.
yes, Sheffield United.
Yeah.
But the idea was, he's 4.5 million. He's a good player.
And you know he was going to start some games. as
Exactly.
well. Yeah.
Ideally, he should be starting. Or he started most of the games
exactly,
actually.
yes.
Just that Sheffield were
Yeah, they were struggling. They were struggling a lot.
struggling is putting it mildly.
They were
So
struggling.
the goals just weren't there, because I'm hopeful that I will find someone like that this season. I don't
Okay.
really have anyone like that yet. So Greenwood is more or less a placeholder
Okay.
for now. And then the no-brainer for me this season in attack is Gabriel Jesus.
Okay.
What kind of energy going into the Arsenal team now with the likes of Saka and Odegaard, all that creativity behind him for 8 million. Almost a no-brainer for me. So it's definitely a must have.
Okay.
Now I would say one of the biggest dilemmas I had in my team was choosing between Haaland and Kane.
Okay.
Kane seems to be more certain of more fixtures.
Okay.
Then Haaland is well Haaland, right?
Yes,
so
he is.
exactly. So you know he will bank in those goals when he comes in, particularly behind very attacking De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, loads of creativity all around him from Ederson, because Ederson can lump them
Yes.
lump to exactly, and Cancelo, loads of creativity scattered around everywhere for Haaland, someone as good as Erwin Haaland. So, but then you know that it's Pep, and there's the roulette.
Yes.
So with Kane, there might not be as much creativity, but in fact, Kane is really arguably one of the most creative people in Spurs.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Kane is all-round routes to points.
Okay.
Haaland is just brute force finishing, just outright finishing masterclass. Now, it's Haaland keeping it for Liverpool. Easily changed. I think that's one thing I tried to work on with this particular draft. Flexibility.
Okay.
I can easily change from Kane to Haaland and then take out Son and spread. I don't like that I don't have Chelsea boys in my defense.
Okay.
Like so, James.
You don't
and
have
Chilwell.
Chelsea anyway.
I don't have any Chelsea boys actually.
Yeah.
So if I take out Son, I might replace him with the Mount
Okay.
and then put a Cancelo perhaps in defense for Marty Cash.
Okay.
Because that was one of the hard giveaways I had to do. Son in depriving me of Cancelo and James. So it's overall the team seems a bit skewed to my midfield.
Okay.
And I preferred if it was more balanced, but I think I'm quite okay with this draft.
Okay. So if you were going to do a last ditch draft, who are you removing?
I'll replace Haaland with Kane, take out Son, and then spread Son's William into my defense. And
You know, funny enough, it's interesting you said that because it's literally what I did some 2 days ago or so. I kind of had to sacrifice Son. You know, in the first video we did, I said I didn't have Son in my team,
yeah.
but ta-da! I have him now. Yes. So
Little insights to your draft.
yes, we are listening to or we just listened to Joey's team, and it's interesting to say the least. You've given me one or two. Don't let your head burst. Yes, you've given me one or two ideas on how I would tweak my draft.
So essentially, she's going to copy my.
I will not. Why would I want to copy somebody that will finish below me? Why? It's not going to happen.
Like
Anyway,
ever
let's
has.
hear what you think about Joey's draft. You leave your comments below. Let's hear how interesting you think his draft is, or if you have a similar draft as well. Yeah, but don't forget, you have to first of all like this video if you like it. If you like it, like it. Like it. So also subscribe and let us know your comments. Also be on the lookout for my own draft. I'm going to be dropping it very soon.
Very mediocre draft.
I don't listen to him. He's all about greatness, but don't worry. Turn on the notification so that you can get alerts for when next I release a video.
Right then. That's it from us, guys. Thanks.